Hey guys, Call of Duty released the official Zombies Chronicle trailer today. We were all wondering, is there going to be one? We didn't know if that music video that they previously released was the trailer, but it wasn't. So I was really happy to see this today. And for me, I have not seen any gameplay footage whatsoever. I know YouTubers are posting it like crazy. I've decided to not watch anything. I want to see everything for myself for the first time. So seeing this trailer for a lot of people is old information, but for me, it's brand new. And it's such a weird time for them to release this trailer. Like all this information is already out there for everybody to see and view. They should have posted this or released this way before, but you know, that's not the way they did it. It's like letting people see most of the movie and then releasing the trailer. It's kind of backwards, but for me, it's good. You know, it's brand new information. The song in this trailer is so good. So in this video, I'm just going to go over the stuff that like stood out to me and I thought was really cool. The first thing that blew me away and is so impressive and something I didn't even think about is that they're bringing back the Ultimus versions of these guys. So you've got Richtofen as being really old, Takeo really old. This is going to be so cool. They put so much work into this. I'm just so impressed. And again, I didn't even think, yeah, what about the characters? Like what style are they going to be? I had questioned, you know, how are they going to change the zombies and their uniforms or, you know, like flags on the wall? Well, it looks like the zombies have the 935 logo on their arm instead of the Nazi symbol, like the swastika. So that's pretty cool. The moon outfits are very cool. Like the spacesuits, these look really nice. And here they are on Origins as their younger selves. And it's cool. They're showing like all these different scenes of the different versions of them in this DLC. It's amazing. One thing I really love about Treyarch Zombies are the zombies. I like the variety of how they look and just like the different styles. Like Mob of the Dead zombies are so cool looking. This one here on Moon looks amazing. And then the ones over on Kino, they're using like this soldier style. I love the way these are looking. On Black Ops 3 for the DLC, they kind of reused a lot of the zombies, like for Revelations using the Shadows of Evil zombie. So it's going to be nice to see such a huge variety, and it shows how much work they actually put into this. Like from Moon to Shinonuma to Shangri-La, they're all really different. Shangri-La had the first female zombie, so it's going to be cool to see all these come back. I really appreciate the detail on these zombies with these tribal markings. I think these are also Shangri-La, and then the napalm zombie, obviously from Shangri-La, looks really cool. I'm sure with this higher level of detail, they're going to look a little bit more freaky. And this shot here on Varuk, I just thought was interesting to see some of the wall guns that they're going to be putting in. This is going to be the KN-44 over here by where you turn on power, and also Pack-a-Punch. Again, I was curious to know what they were going to do with all the Nazi flags on Kino, and it looks like they're replacing it with the German Red Cross flag. It's called the DRK flag. Now it's not identical, but I think that's what they're trying to represent here, and this is probably the least offensive flag they could have possibly put on this map. This is a very well respected organization. I haven't played the map yet, obviously, or seen any footage of it, so I'm wondering, like, are they trying to say that the theater was turned into like a medical facility for, you know, injured soldiers during the wartime? It'd be cool to see like some stretchers laying around or something, or some kind of medical equipment, or I could be totally wrong about this and this is not what they were trying to say with this flag. I've been curious about seeing the Nova crawlers, and they put one of them in the trailer and it definitely looks more high definition and very fleshy. And in this shot, it looks like on Varuk, Dempsey's holding the bootlegger, and for a split second I was like, oh man, they're bringing back the Type 100, but no, definitely looks like the bootlegger. Another thing we were wondering, because we don't know what they're gonna do with these remastered maps, is which Panzer are they gonna bring to Origins? We were all thinking, yeah, well, it's definitely gonna be the claw one, right? And not the one that shoots electricity. Well, in this shot here, you could tell that, yeah, it's definitely the claw one. And again, I don't know this information yet. This is all new for me. This shot was just crazy to see on Ascension, seeing old Richtofen sliding with a dingo. It's just like, just a cool shot. And here I was really excited to see the space monkeys again. These things are so cute. They're a pain in the ass, but they're cute. I had done a breakdown on these guys on, you know, their health and how difficult they are to kill. The first time they spawn in, they're really easy, but as they spawn in, they get more and more difficult to kill, and they max out at like a level 16 health for zombies. And that's how it was for Black Ops 1. I don't know how it's going to be now. I think it's like the third or fourth time they spawn in, they're maxed out with their health. And so it just lets you know that you definitely need like a thunder gun or a ray gun to take care of these guys, because they're so small and they're so strong. I kind of giggled when I saw this shot, because this is my favorite place on Varuk to do a high round 4-player strategy, and to see the gumball machine in the corner is definitely going to change things. But I'm really looking forward to like playing with you guys out there, the viewers. We need to like get together. If you guys are on PS4, you know, let me know. I would love to run some of these strategies. This one right here is one of my favorites, and then Shangri-La has one that I really love. I am just getting so hyped to play thinking about all of this. This next shot here is Kino. It looks like they've widened the lane right here where you go down the middle of the aisle to the turret. Definitely looks different. This next shot surprised me. It was the Wonder Fizz machine being used on Shinonuma, and there's normally only 4 perks, so I guess they thought they needed to change that and allow us to have the others. So it's interesting that they're changing it. And here's a shot of Origins on the left. This is the remastered, and I wanted to recreate that scene on the original Origins, trying to get that robot in the same spot, just to try to look at his leg and compare the boxes and, you know, the sky. You can definitely see a big difference in like contrast and lighting. And here's the part where the foot actually slams down. The one on the left again is the remastered robot. He definitely has more detail to him, and I'm assuming this is just the Black Ops 3 giant that we're already used to seeing. This is just kind of an example of the finer detail that they're doing. Like even the sandbags in the background have way more detail on it, so it's just kind of nice to see this comparison. And I'd have to say I'm doing a pretty good job of not finding out about any new information. This is the first time I found out that there is actually going to be the Galil, and it's showing up on Moon and I guess the respective maps that it normally would be on. So this is really cool. Yeah, Galil, it's coming. It's going to be here. I'm sure you guys already know this, but again, it's new to me. And this scene right here is really the first I've gotten to see of more of Origins and some of the detail that they've done, just the guys on the tank and going down the track. It's just really exciting. I cannot wait to see this. And this scene right here is another gumball machine location on Ascension, and for me it's just amusing because I've played Ascension so much, and now the gumball machines are being implemented. And this is over there in front of the Pack-a-Punch machine. There's going to be a clock that shows up on the wall above that gumball machine right there when you're doing the main Easter egg. Some information had gotten leaked that there was going to be the PPSH, and I guess this absolutely confirms that it's going to be on Origins. And I don't know how excited we are for it, because the original PPSH seemed to be a little bit better than the one they put into Garag Hirovi. I don't know if it's just like the sound and the feel of it, so I'm not like super hyped about this, but it'll definitely be worth trying. For me, this is a really important scene on Origins, just seeing that MP40 replaced with a KN44. It's like, okay, well, you know, I'd honestly rather have the KN44. I did not like the MP40. The AK-740 was my favorite gun on this map, so might have to be using the KN44 now. This one I was completely surprised by, like the Mark II. I really thought they had done so much already, like putting all these maps together with all the details that they had to do. There's no way they're gonna add a Mark II. They just don't have that kind of time, do they? Well, they've done it. So again, it just shows the amount of work they are putting into this for us. And then to see that it is on Nocturne Toten, that is definitely going to change things up on this map. I can see this map doing really well for like challenges. It's such a small map and it almost reminds me of spawn room challenges. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Well, this just still doesn't feel real. It still feels like a dream. It's just crazy. I mean, yeah, like 1 or 2 maps, but we're getting 8, and there's just so much history there for a lot of us, you know, with, you know, nostalgia, and we're just going to be overwhelmed. It's going to be incredible. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next video.